Warning: the following story involves a violent crime and may be upsetting. Listener discretion is advised. There's a stretch of Route 23 outside the small town of Millersfield. Locals say if you drive it after midnight, you'll see a woman standing by the roadside. Always the same spot, always in the fog. She never shouts, never runs. She just waves you down. For years, people whispered. Nobody knew who she was or why she stayed there. Until one night, I asked an old man at a rundown garage, and he finally told me the truth. He was a retired mechanic, skin like leather, eyes pale and tired. He'd lived in Millersfield his whole life. When I mentioned the woman on Route 23, his jaw tightened. He said, "You really want to know? Then listen." It was back in the fall of 1998. A girl named Claire had vanished. She was driving home from a late shift at the diner, but her car never made it. They found it the next morning. Halfway down Route 23, driver's side door still open, keys dangling in the ignition, her purse on the passenger seat, untouched. Inside the purse was a note, folded neatly, like she'd taken the time to write it before whatever happened. It only had two things written on it: a license plate number, and the words, "Tell them." The sheriff asked questions, but nothing stuck. The town got quiet. People stopped talking about her. But the mechanic, he couldn't. Years later, he followed that license plate. It belonged to a rusted pickup, abandoned on the edge of a field. Inside the glove box, he found a photograph, black and white, edges torn. It was Claire, standing in front of the diner, smiling. On the back, someone had written, "Mine." The mechanic said he went to the sheriff again, but the case was already cold. No arrests, no justice, just silence. And that's when the sightings began. A woman, pale as the moon, standing on the shoulder of Route 23. Same dress Claire wore at work, a small locket glinting at her throat. She waves at passing cars, as if begging for someone to stop, to listen, to finally tell them. Before I left the garage, the mechanic pulled something from his pocket. It was a locket, scratched, tarnished, but inside, a faded photo of Claire as a child. He pressed it into my hand. "If you ever see her," he said, "give her that back." I've driven Route 23 since then, and some nights, when the fog is thick, I swear I see her face in the rearview, pointing, eyes hollow, lips moving like she's still whispering those same words. "Tell them."